2025 wasn't just another year for AI, it was a turning point. Systems evolved quietly, but their impact was seismic. Agents matured, reasoning stabilized, autonomy advanced. By the end of the year, AI wasn't just responding, it was acting. Welcome back to NeuroWire Signal, the channel where we break down the biggest AI breakthroughs shaping the future before they make headlines. If you want clarity instead of noise, make sure to like the video and subscribe. Today, we're diving into the major AI updates that defined 2025. The developments that didn't just improve AI, but reshaped its potential forever. This is a look at the year when intelligence, autonomy, and collaboration began converging in ways that will define the next decade. The quiet revolution in AI agents. One of the most significant shifts of 2025 was the evolution of AI from passive tools to active agents. Early in the decade, AI could generate content, answer questions, or autocomplete code, but it lacked initiative. By 2025, agents had become persistent entities capable of planning, acting, and observing outcomes over extended periods. These systems were no longer confined to single prompts or isolated tasks. They could maintain context, track goals, and even coordinate with other agents, performing complex sequences that previously required human supervision. The maturation of agents represented a fundamental rethinking of intelligence. No longer reactive, AI began to proactively manage workflows, suggest improvements, and take ownership of multi-step projects. From research assistants that could run entire experiments to coding agents that could debug, refactor, and deploy, 2025 marked the year where AI became a co-creator rather than a mere assistant. Reasoning and decision-making. Finally stabilized for years, reasoning had been the Achilles heel of AI. Models could produce fluent and convincing text, but multi-step logic, planning, and abstract problem-solving were inconsistent. In 2025, this changed dramatically. New reasoning architectures allowed AI to process complex chains of thought reliably. These models could evaluate alternatives, simulate potential outcomes, and self-correct before delivering a final output. The implications were profound. Analysts could rely on AI for technical decisions, researchers could validate hypotheses faster, and businesses could integrate AI into strategy, not just execution. The era of convincing but unreliable AI ended, and trust in machine reasoning became operational. Memory, from stateless tools to persistent partners. Another monumental update in 2025 was the integration of memory systems. Stateless AI was powerful, but it lacked continuity. It treated every interaction as new, preventing deeper collaboration or learning from past interactions. Memory transformed this dynamic. AI systems in 2025 could now retain long-term context, recall previous interactions, and adapt based on cumulative experiences. This made agents appear to develop expertise, understand user preferences, and even anticipate needs. The difference was subtle but transformative. AI stopped feeling like a disposable tool and began to function like a partner with institutional memory. This continuity enabled long-term projects to be executed by AI with minimal human intervention, fundamentally altering productivity and collaboration. Multimodal intelligence becomes standard. While multimodal AI had been explored in prior years, 2025 marked its mainstream adoption. Models could seamlessly process text, images, audio, video, and structured data simultaneously. This integration allowed AI to interpret context across modalities, offering solutions that were more holistic and insightful than ever before. For example, I could read a technical manual, watch an instructional video, analyze supporting diagrams, and generate a fully coherent plan of action in one pass. The boundaries between knowledge domains were dissolving, enabling AI to understand and operate in environments more like humans do. This capability laid the foundation for increasingly generalist AI systems capable of reasoning across domains, another step toward eventual AGI. AI in software development reaches a new level. Coding AI underwent a dramatic evolution in 2025. It no longer simply suggested snippets or auto-completed lines. Models could reason about entire repositories, understand architectural patterns, debug deeply nested issues, and produce production-ready code across multiple languages and frameworks. Developers began delegating high-value tasks to AI agents, focusing on strategy, design, and architecture, rather than routine coding. This shift compressed project timelines drastically and democratized access to sophisticated software creation. Small teams and even individual developers could now produce applications that previously required large engineering teams. Tool integration becomes seamless. A critical development in 2025 was the integration of AI with external tools and systems. Previously, AI could access tools but required carefully scripted prompts and manual oversight. The update in 2025 allowed agents to use tools autonomously and contextually, bridging the gap between reasoning and action. Agents could now search documentation, execute code, run simulations, and evaluate outcomes without human intervention. This blurred the line between thinking and doing. AI systems didn't just recommend or generate solutions. They executed them efficiently, reliably, and with purpose. The result was a level of autonomy previously unseen in commercial or research applications. Enterprise AI moves beyond pilots. While consumer-facing AI dominated headlines, 2025's most transformative impact was within organizations. Enterprises integrated AI into operations, analytics, customer support, logistics, compliance, and decision-making. By embedding AI agents into workflows, companies achieved structural efficiency gains rather than incremental improvements. Processes that took days or weeks could now be completed in hours. AI became part of the operational backbone, and businesses that didn't adapt found themselves at a competitive disadvantage. 2025 demonstrated that AI was no longer an optional augmentation. It had become core infrastructure. Democratization of power. 2025 also highlighted a collapse of scale advantages. Small teams and individual developers could leverage AI agents to perform tasks previously requiring dozens of specialists. Innovation became less about resources and more about direction and clarity of vision. The AI updates of 2025 leveled the playing field in ways that were economically and socially profound. Startups could compete with large corporations, and individual creators could build complex projects solo. The barriers to high-level problem-solving shrank dramatically, redefining the landscape of opportunity. Humans move upstream. As AI absorbed execution, human roles shifted toward oversight, strategy, and ethical decision-making. The most valuable skills in 2025 became problem definition, goal setting, and judgment rather than task execution. This evolution didn't eliminate jobs, it repositioned them. Humans became directors and curators of intelligence, guiding AI toward meaningful outcomes. The relationship between human and machine became more collaborative, emphasizing creativity, insight, and responsibility. Safety, alignment, and responsibility. As AI gained autonomy, alignment and safety moved from theoretical concerns to practical necessities. Agent ecosystems required robust oversight, ethical guardrails, and integrated fail-safes. 2025 saw the adoption of new alignment frameworks embedded directly into AI architectures, ensuring that agents acted reliably and ethically while pursuing objectives. The closer AI gets to autonomy, the greater the need for intentional design and governance. Why 2025 will be remembered. When historians look back, 2025 won't be defined by a single model release or flashy demo. It will be remembered as the year AI fundamentally changed its posture, from reactive tool to proactive collaborator, from isolated system to integrated agent, from stateless program to memory-equipped partner. The trajectory of AI bent sharply upward in 2025, setting the stage for advances that will define the remainder of the decade. It was a year of structural evolution, where the foundation for generalist, autonomous, and persistent intelligence was laid. 2025 didn't deliver AGI, but it delivered the roadmap toward it. Agents, memory, reasoning, and autonomy quietly solidified the future of intelligence. If this helped you understand the forces reshaping technology, like the video and subscribe to NeuroWire Signal, because knowing the past is the fastest way to stay ahead of the future.